Good morning. Oh god, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Good morning, my lord. Good... Good morning. Good morning, my lord. I can't do it. 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 I don't want to call you that. The chip lords. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is making me... Oh, my face is feeling hot. I can't do this. I can't. How about we just pretend that I'm doing a roleplay right now. I don't think I'm capable of doing it, Chips. I was trying to like... My lord, you know... Oh, is it a maid education time? You just wanted to hear me calling you my master, didn't you? That's what you guys wanted to hear. You wanted to hear master. I know what you wanted to hear. But we go for historically accurate maids here. Okay, let's try that again. Good morning, my lord. Welcome home. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. Would you like your tea first? Or would you perhaps... Would you perhaps, I don't know, would you perhaps like your boots scrubbed with my dignity? I don't know. Prepare the sponge bath at once. Make haste. Right away, sir. I shall prepare the bath. And your the scullery maid will be bathing you, not me. You take the tea. Having your boots scrubbed. Would you please blend us a cup of tea? Mr. Munster, aren't you sure you meant a keg of beer, since that's all you seem to be drinking nowadays? Anyway, the term master was only used for younger children. So, the children of the lord of the manor or estate where these maids would be serving, the children, the sons would be called master. You're all unks, so I'm afraid as unks, you're not young enough to be called master. That's right, the tots. The tots will be referred to master. Master Tots. Master Tots, would you care for a cup of tea? A cold glass of milk, Master Tots? Flapjack still counts. Young Master. Young Master Tots. I think I'm in the wrong house. No. You're in the right house, Lord 5-0. This is your house, is it not? Is this not your large estate? Well, you've actually made it to the maid's kitchen right now. This is the maid's living quarters. Thank you for coming here. I do think you're in the wrong place, but thank you for joining me in the maid quarters. It is my humble abode. It's not fit for your, you know, your lordly presence, but if you make yourself at home. Right, so, in case anyone's confused, today is Maid Day in Japan. So, what are you doing? What are we doing in your quarters? That's what I'd like to know. What are you doing in my quarters? It sounds like Lord Chip is quite bored. What could the Lord possibly be doing in the maid quarters at this hour? In the morning, I'm assuming maybe the Lord was locked out of his home, but don't worry, we'll wait till the lady comes back. I think she has her handmaid with her, who does have the keys. And while you're here, I shall entertain you. So, why am I a maid today? Well, today is the 10th of May, and May 10 kind of sounds like maiden. 10 can also be like read as dot in Japanese, so maiden or maido. That's why today is kind of unofficially Maid Day in Japan. So happy Maid Day, my lord. And as you can see, today I am dressed as a traditional Victorian maid. So let me show you. Let me come a bit closer. You wanted to inspect that my uniform was in correct order, didn't you? You said you wanted to check that my shoes were properly cleaned. And I'll have you know, my shoes are very, very clean. I did just clean them yesterday. All polished. So, I hope the cleanliness of my uniform meets your expectations, starting from the shoes. I did polish them carefully before your arrival. And my socks are very clean. You need to make sure my feet are properly cleaned. Oh, I assure you, my lord, my body is very clean. I took a bath. I had a bath. Okay, does it meet the expectations? Would you like to check my skirt? As you can see, my apron has been properly starched. Very properly starched and ironed. You won't find a fault within my uniform. As you can see, properly starched. Yeah, yeah. Okay, are there any problems, my lord? May I move on? Okay, as you can see, my hands properly cleaned. Very clean. No nail enamel on my nails. As we know that I am a maid, so I will be serving food and cooking. So for hygiene purposes, my hands are plain and clean. Any questions? Any questions, my lord? Did I pass the hand inspection? Is that a yes? You can't see my palm. I can't show the Lord my palms. That would be improper. Just as improper as showing my ankles. And as you can see, my apron is properly tied. Properly tied. At the back. And oh, this pin? What's this pin? Oh, as you know, I am the head maid of this manor. My lord possibly wouldn't know that because you're barely ever home, but I am the head maid, and this pin signifies my role in this manor. Are the nails of proper length? Yes, as you can see, my nails are of proper length. Yeah. And as you can see, my dress has been properly starched, has been properly ironed. Very clean. Fit for today's duties. Any questions? No stains, of course not. I mean, that's exactly why we wear black dresses, my lord. It is to simply hide all the stains. However, I assure you, today's dress is very, very clean. It just came out of the wash. I just collected it from the hanging line in the state garden. The place where we dry the clothes, that is. I see your shirt collar's correctly done. That's right. My collar has been starched as well. My collar has been starched and it's all pressed and ready. There are other maids? Of course, lord. My lord, you have 40 maids in your manor. Have you forgotten all of your staff? Good heavens. I believe we see too much neck. This is the appropriate amount of neck. Appropriate amount of neck, Master Monster. As for my neck length, I do stand straight, as you know. I ensure that all the maids stand very, very straight to ensure they have proper stature and, you know, to make sure they don't embarrass you, my lord. Does each maid drive a Lambo? A Lambo? What's that? You're saying silly things. Do you need some tea? So, as you can see, my ribbon and my collar has been perfectly starched and pressed. I'm ready to start my duties today. And my cap. I'm holding my hair back. There will be not a single hair in your food or drink. Oh, a Lambo is a type of horse. I see. Oh, is that one of your horses? I do believe you got a new horse recently. Did you name it Lambo? It's a very cute name. A very cute name. A cup of English breakfast? Of course, my lord. I shall fetch that. I shall fetch that straight away. Some English breakfast tea. Would any of the other lords like a different type of tea? Perhaps the finest Assam? How does your fin fit underneath the cap? Oh, I assure you, my lord, I have properly pinned it back, just like it was requested to. Okay, I shall be putting the fire on. And heating the kettle to get your tea ready. Oh, you'd like a bath first? A bath first? Earl Grey? I see that you have a lot of friends here, my lord. Perhaps I shall prepare both. Multiple teas. And a nice hot bath. A keg of beer? Oh, I'm afraid that you finished all the beer. You don't have any more left. You'd have to drink some tea. You'd all like a bath first. So all the master chips would like to share one bath. Is that correct? A tea bath? I see. Well, I will prepare a large bath so all of the chips can fit inside together and bathe together. And I shall ask the scullery maid to bathe you. Please understand the scullery maid is quite new. So if she doesn't do a proper job, please let me know. I will scold her appropriately. Who's the friend? Oh, please assure, like, these aren't voices in my head. I'm talking to all the masters here. The masters and the lords. We have a few young masters in you know, here, and also some very old lords. I see the lord lacks hair as well, so shampoo shan't be needed. I hear she's quite the muscular woman. Oh, the scullery maid? She's very new. She's actually someone. She keeps making some claims that she was isekai'd from a future where she was working in a villain league or something like that, and how she set her previous manor on fire. But she claims she's very good at cooking. However, she did almost burn our kitchen and our quarters, so we've had to assign her to the scullery maid role. And we do think she may have mental health issues. She's talking about, you know, things like being isekai'd. I don't even know what that word means. What does that mean? It's a very strange word. So I do think she may have some mental challenges. However, it's fine. She knows how to clean the lords in the bath. Will the bath be vegetable oil or peanut oil? What's your preference today, my lord? Would you like some sunflower oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil? Pray tell, what is the meaning of the word isekai? I don't really know, but you know, she isn't really of sound mind, so I didn't really question it. Animal fat? Okay, right. So let's talk about why do you need oil? Because you're the Lord Chips, of course. You need to be appropriately fried. For that, oil is necessary. The finest peanut oil. Understood, my lord, understood. Now, my lord, because I was told that there may be people who are from the future, which is quite strange and hard to understand. Let me explain more about this current timeline. Would you like me to remind you? We are in the year 1925. Yes, we're in the year 1925. Oh, sorry, I can't read. You see, I wasn't educated. What I meant was, we're in the year 1900. Oh, what was that number doing there? Anyway, as you know, you have 40 housemaids here in this estate. We do have other staff. We have a butler, a housekeeper, and we have a cook. I am the head housemaid. I do manage the other maids. We do also have our regular housemaids. We have a parlour maid, a kitchen maid, a scullery maid, and of course, the lady's maid. The Lord's wife's maid. And as you know, I am the oldest and most mature maid, which is why I'm the head of the housemaids. So please be careful to speak gently with the other maids. They are rather young. They are rather young, about 13 years old. Because usually maids in this era start work from around 12 to 14 years old. And yes, as you've checked in the inspection, my dress has been properly starched, properly pressed. It is black because it is just more convenient that way. It is to hide any stains. And and keep it clean, while also protecting my modesty. As you can see, my apron is also very clean. However, I do have multiple aprons to keep the clean appearance. And my cap is keeping my hair away so that you won't find any stray hairs in your food or your drinks. And as you can see, my face is plain. I have no makeup nor jewelry, and my hands are clean and plain too. So, just in case you've forgotten, I was just explaining to you how maids in this era work. We're not casting any spells or, you know, singing or dancing for you. But I was interested when you explained to me about the maids of your era. You told me about the distant...
$13.37 has been fished from Matthew. Thanks for keeping this server running. Maid fish, let's go.
Thank you, Lord Matthew. Thank you for giving me my salary a little bit early. That's a lot for... Are you sure you haven't overpaid me, my lord? Thank you very much, though. I appreciate it, my lord. Thank you very much for the advanced salary. Right, where was I? Yeah, so I found it quite interesting. I found it quite interesting when you were telling me about the distant lands of, what was it, Japan? In your future, where you're from, apparently where you're from. I shall find the doctor to help you after this. That's right, yeah, so the maids in the country of Japan, I found it quite interesting. They look very similar to the way we dress here. I'm just wondering why their skirt is so short and the excessive amounts of lace and fluff. Surely that's not a real uniform. Is it, my lord? The maids of the future will cast magic to make your food taste better? That's rather interesting. That is rather interesting. So you're telling me in your future, your apparent future, you have magic maids casting spells. That is rather interesting. You're swapping to the short skirt uniforms next week? Heavens, my lord. I don't believe that's appropriate. Maid fish, do you know how to cast a spell to grow hair on the scalp? Lord Temper, we have spoken about this. I have been making a concoction to try and grow your hair back. Must you tell all of your friends? I thought you were rather embarrassed about it. Oh, I see. It's due to cutbacks that the dresses are shorter, material shortages, and the lace is to distract from it. Understood, understood. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes, Lord Jackus. Thank you very much. Ah, I see. It's a ration. Ration purposes. I understand. Well, while that's understandable, I do believe it lacks some modesty.
Keeping this server running with gratitude and appreciation.
Lord Delta, is this also an advance on my salary? Oh no, I couldn't. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lord Delta. I appreciate your kindness. The kind advance on my salary. I shall be sharing it with the rest of the maids. Right, so from what you've explained, modern Japan has places like maid cafes. So a cafe where these maids in short uniforms work.
Thanks for keeping this server running. I have only known Maid Fish for a few minutes, but I will die for her.
Why, Lord Matthew, did you hit your head this morning on the bed? I know you're prone to doing that. Lord Matthew, I've been working for you for the past 40 years. Since before you were born. Since you were born. I've been working for you since you were born, Lord Matthew. We've not known each other for a few minutes. We've known each other for 40 years. Lord Whiteyborg, thank you so much for the advance for my salary. I appreciate it. How old are you? You can't ask your headmaid for their age. I assure you, I am over 40. I'm very qualified for the role of headmaid. The short skirts help with mobility and heat dissipation. I see. So these modern day maid outfits, they do have some use. Interesting. Master Monster, thank you so much for the gift. 3 months you've been making me a handmade card, thanking me for my services. I appreciate it. Thank you, Master Monster. Oh, you headbanged too much. Oh, I see. You've been banging your head against the headboard of your bed. I think it's best if you try to cut down on that, Lord Matthew. Alright, so, you were explaining earlier about modern Japanese maid cafes. So from what I understand, these cafes have women who wear shorts maid dresses, which are super frilly and cute, and they call you master or princess. What was it? What did you say? Goshujin-sama? Ojo-sama? The language of the distant lands. And I think you explained, what did these maids do? I think you explained that they were singing and dancing and playing games with you. That's very different from this current Victorian life of scrubbing the chamber pots. However, I am quite interested in it. So, because it piqued my interest, I'd like to attempt to sing these modern maid cafe songs. So, while you're waiting for the lady to return home, I shall be entertaining you today. So please take a seat. Please take a seat, my lord. Are you trained in singing? Well, that's the thing. I'm not a trained singer. However, as the head housemaid, I shall try my best. Lord Maho, thank you so much for the handmade card, thanking me for my services. Can we have our tea first? It's been 20 minutes. Have you not finished your tea? Lord Viridian, thank you so much for the message on your card. I'm very thankful that you believe I deserve all the gratitude, appreciation, and annual raises in my salary. I look forward to the next annual raise. I would hope for a bit more than a few shillings, though. Are we going to have you sing? Yes, I will be singing in my quarters, my lord. I don't have any other place I could sing. We could use the state garden. However, I'm a bit shy. I don't really want the other maids to hear. If waving a baguette would make you happy, Lord Inev, you may feel free to do so. Oh, this? That's a strange question. Did you not bring that for me? My lord, you brought this for me as a present today. A reward for my hard work. Lord Drake, thank you so much for your compliment. I worked hard to brew that tea. Thank you very much. I'm happy you enjoyed it. You have been rather forgetful, my lord. However, I shall concoct a beautiful tea to hopefully restore your memory, and maybe your hair as well. The first song I shall attempt to sing today shall be a Maid Cafe song you mentioned to me earlier. You mentioned a Maid Cafe called... what was it? Sorry. At Home Maid Cafe in Japan. So I shall attempt to sing a song called Happy Happy Morning from this Maid Cafe you mentioned. Lord Kai, my voice is echoing because of this contraption that you brought for me. If you would please wait while I prepare, I would appreciate it. Thank you, my lord. Okay, so I think you mentioned, my lord, that in your era, supposed era you're from, this Maid Cafe at Home has a few famous songs where you can, what was it, chant and cheer. So I would like you to show me a demonstration of this while I sing, if you please. Thank you very much.ご主人様、起きてください。ご主人様、朝ですよ。いってらっしゃいませ、ご主人様。ご主人様、お目覚めです。朝一番のご挨拶、笑顔集合、声合わせて、一日の始まりです。 シェイクエプロン決め急ぎ足でお呼びに行きます。素敵すぎるお目にかかれて今日も燃え燃えて張り切って 100% ルルルご主人様お食事です。朝一番の愛込めて元気のもとスペシャルメニューお国召しますように。ハッピーハッピーモーニングハッピーモーニングキラキラシャイニングキラシャイニング目指してもっと最上級パーフェクトなお給仕。その眼差しそのお言葉お優しくて感激なのです。素敵すぎるお姿ついに取れてキュンキュンでてんてこまい泡は閉じこルルルご主人様お時間です。準備の方整いました。笑顔集合声合わせて今日もいってらっしゃいませ。ハッピーハッピーモーニングハッピーモーニングキラキラシャイニングキラシャイニング目指してもっと最上級パーフェクトなお給仕。ルルルご主人様お出かけです。しばしの間お別れです。どうかどうかお気をつけて今日もいってらっしゃいませ。ハッピーハッピーモーニングハッピーモーニングキラキラシャイニングキラシャイニングいつかはきっと最上級パーフェクトなお給仕。ハッピーハッピーモーニングハッピーモーニングキラキラシャイニングキラシャイニング今日こそきっと最上級パーフェクトなお給仕パーフェクトなお給仕。My lord, I hope this performance and this rendition of the song was satisfactory and to your liking. Very impressive, as expected, from a head maid. My lord, thank you so much for the kind compliments. These light sticks, yes, where did you get those from? Are those also from this supposed future you're from? Very interesting. Indeed, a strange contraption. Thank you for enjoying this performance. I was trying to dance, however my movements are limited, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. I don't know where this music came from either. It just started playing around the manor. Is that part of this contraption that's making my voice louder? I sung with the language of the East very well. As you know, I'm a very studious maid, so when you told me about this, and don't you remember, my lord, you sang this to me. You sang it to me first, and then I memorized it. Which means my lord is a wonderful singer too. I'm very skilled with the language of the East. That was your first Maid Cafe show? Lord Confused College. That's odd. If that was your first show, then how did you know about it? How did you know about this performance type? Is there some way you can research things without having to go to the place? In your world? Is the corset restricting you? Now, Lord and Ev, you know we maids do not wear corsets. We wear very, very practical clothing. Made for movement. However, this long skirt does restrict my leg movement. That's right. I think your amnesia, did you call it? The mental afflictions of your mind that affect your memory. May be causing some issues, but worry not. We can get that sorted with a nice cup of tea. Okay, so I think you did explain. Well, I do believe you explained. What was it? Another song from this cafe where there are cute, fluffy maids singing and dancing. There was another famous song you mentioned. Let me see, what was it? While I search the archives of my memory, my lord, please feel free to sip your tea. I shall prepare some more tea for you. Lord Luke, thank you very much. 10 pence? Wow. For my performance. It was incredible. Oh, you're having your lunch. Would it be okay to do the ritual that makes your food taste better? Oh, the ritual. I think you did explain the ritual to me. Could you tell me, would you mind reminding me what that ritual was? The words of the ritual. I think it was from the distant lands of the Far East, I believe, the language, so that's not my forte. You may have to remind me. But that's very, very odd. It's a very odd ritual. A ritual to make the food taste better. Isn't it better to have a ritual that will make your homework disappear forever? That's what the young masters requested from me. I've never been asked to do a ritual to make food taste better. Moe Kyun. How odd, how odd. Well, I shall bless your lunch of finger sandwiches. Moe Kyun. Did that improve the taste of your sandwich? Saying these magical words of Moe Moe Kyun reminds me of the other song that you taught me. Didn't you teach me about a song called Mune Mune Kyun? I think you told me the word mune means chest in Japanese. Mune Mune Kyun means the feeling of tightness in your chest when you see something cute. So perhaps I shall try singing Mune Mune Kyun. Would that be satisfactory, my lord? please give me a moment to recall the words of this Far Eastern song that you taught me. Alright, please prepare yourself, please sip your tea, and enjoy the performance. Kyun kyun! Kyun kyun! Kyun kyun! Mune mune kyun, mune kyun, mune kyun kyun, mune mune kyun, mune kyun, mune kyun kyun. 新人ですから張り切ってすぐドキッとかしちゃうんです。胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン。例えば愛って何ですか、先輩教えてください。恋愛宣言好きと言っちゃいけませんか、教えてください。恋愛宣言片思いならどうでしょう、胸の中に切なくしまっておきます。 That's my love。 キュンキュン胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン。新人ですから無我夢中、またドキッとかしちゃったんです。胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン胸胸キュン胸キュン胸キュンキュン。お化粧こういう糸叱られちゃう、ほんのちょっと目立ちたいです。恋愛宣言好きと言っちゃいけないから余計に火がつく。恋愛宣言夢に出てくださいました。独り占めしたような幸せ気分。 That's my dream。 キュンキュンキュンキュン。はいはいはいはい、みんなで一緒に恋愛宣言好きと言っちゃいけないから余計に火がつく。恋愛宣言夢に出てくださいました。独り占めしたような幸せ気分。恋愛宣言好きと言っちゃいけませんか、教えてください。恋愛宣言片思いならどうでしょう、胸の中に切なくしまっておきます。 That's my love。 キュンキュンキュンキュン。はあキュンキュン。Goodness gracious, I felt like I was quite fluent at this mystical Far Eastern language that supposedly exists in your supposed world. I hope I did a satisfactory performance and rendition of this mune mune kyun. Shinjin meido wa mune mune kyun kyun. Did I pronounce that correctly, my lord? Allegedly, the language exists in this world too? I have heard of this distant Far Eastern land. However, it sounds like a story to me. My lord, does it really exist? My Eastern inflictions are on point. On point is a very funny phrase. I shall be adding this to my lexicon. Thank you very much, Lord 5-0. I wouldn't expect anything less from the head maid of my estate. Thank you very much for believing in me, my lord. How's your tea, my lord? Would you like some more? I've managed to obtain some... What is this? Yuzu honey tea. I saw that you left it in the kitchen. And I did make the assumption that you would like it served today. Oh, the tea is making you forget things? This tea is supposed to be helping you regain your memory, my lord. Well, please enjoy your tea while I prepare the next song that you told me about. What was it called? From studying the Far Eastern language, I believe that does say Eien Meido Shugi. Eien Meido Shugi. That's a very interesting title. What did you say that meant? Eternal maid duties. Or something like that? Very interesting. I'm glad to know that these maids in your era, your world, are also very dedicated to their tasks and their job. I wouldn't mind hiring them in this estate too. Okay, I've brewed your tea. I shall be pouring you a nice fresh cup right now. Please take a sip and check if it's to your satisfaction. I shall also have a small sip. Yes, I do believe it's been brewed well. I added an extra lemon slice. Dear heavens, no, I do have my own cup. We won't be sharing a cup here, my lord. Ah, the tea's still a bit hot. That's okay. While the tea cools down, I shall start singing the next song that you told me about. こんなにも幸せで喜びで立派なメイドになれるように今日も全力なのです。何回ドジして涙したって私決してへこたれたりしませんよ。アットホームで毎日をご主人様のおそばでいつでもお約束したいのです。世界で一番スペシャルにお過ごしいただくために永遠メイド主義貫きます絶対にです。おくつろぎいただけていますか。何なりとお申し付けください。お疲れを癒すおまじないに今日も愛込めなのです。いつもお外で頑張られてるだからせめてここでは芸はありのままアットホームなお給仕でお疲れさせてください。ハートをキュンキュンにしちゃうのです。世界で一番最強の笑顔に戻れる時間一生懸命な私たちでお届けです。アットホームの毎日をご主人様のおそばでいつでもお約束したいのです。アットホームなお給仕でお疲れさせてください。ハートをキュンキュンにしちゃうのです。世界で一番スペシャルにお過ごしいただくために永遠メイド主義貫きます絶対にです。I hope you enjoyed the performance, my lord. I hope it was to your satisfaction. It's a very interesting song, very interesting lyrics to the song, from what you've explained to me, of course, since you're so fluent in this Far Eastern language. These maids are very committed to their, what was it called? Goshujin-sama? Their lords. That's what they call their lords. Goshujin-sama. Very committed to their Goshujin-sama. I noticed there are some new lords you've invited over here today. Who might these new lords be? I hope the new lords are enjoying these Far Eastern songs and performances. And I shall move on to the next one you've told me about. I believe it's from the same cafe again, At Home Cafe in this Far Eastern land. So at the moment we've done Happy Happy Morning. Shinjin Meido wa Mune Mune Kyun Kyun. Ein Meido Shugi. And I believe there's one more. There's one more. This song is called Secret Sweet Pain. From the way you've described this song to me, my lord, I have been researching the meaning of this Far Eastern language and the lyrics. It seems like the pain of an unrequited love for the master, the lord, the Goshujin-sama. Very, very odd. A maid should never fall in love with the lord of the manor. I don't think these maids are very good. They're breaking the maid etiquette. However, my lord did say that it would please you greatly if I did try to attempt to sing this song. So I shall try my best. Am I trying to tell you something, Master Yasu? Young Master Yasu, I think I've made it very clear. It's very, very unprofessional for a maid of the manor to fall in love with the lord of the manor. How shocking. Scandalous. A maids of the future have enough love to give to everyone. I see. So these maids, are they not busy with their jobs? Lord Gabriel? Have you not heard of the acclaimed novel The Lusty Argonian Maid? Good heavens. What a title. I'm afraid I have not heard of this acclaimed novel, but I'm not sure I'd want to either. Passion makes no accommodation for self-preservation. I see. Well, I am a professional maid. However, I will try my best to sing this song. I hope you enjoy it. Please share with me. Hi, 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 hi. 抜けられた微笑みはいつだって変わらずにとてもお優しいからいつまでも見てたくてでもなぜか切なくて特別になりたいなんて胸の奥深く隠してるはずの乙女心見抜いてくださいだけど許されない願いです今この瞬間だって幸せな気持ちには偽りないのに育ち始めてしまったちょっぴりほど苦い片思いこれが恋なの心がキュンと泣きそうずっとずっとおそばでお役に立てることが本当に嬉しくてきっとこれ以上ない贅沢なこの想い 神様がくれた奇跡これからも私真心を込めてその輝き支えていきたいこんな夢みたいな運命をご主人様の隣で愛しくて大切でそれだけで十分口に出してはいけない溢れる想いは秘密のままそっとしまっていつも通りの私で気にはいつりないのに育ち始めてしまったちょっぴりほど苦い片思いこれが恋なの心がキュンと泣きそう夢みたいな運命をご主人様の隣で愛しくて大切でそれだけで十分口に出してはいけない溢れる想いは秘密のままそっとしまっていつも通りの私でI hope the performance was satisfactory. I did try my very best despite not really understanding this Far Eastern language or the meaning of the song. I did, however, try to put as much emotion into it as possible to reflect the feelings of the lyrics. When did I have time to practice? Oh no, this is my first time. This is my first time, Lord Slacker. I'm very happy if you found the first time to be satisfactory. I do believe these are all the songs you told me about from this particular cafe. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Lordship, thank you very much. I will study the other songs when I have the chance to travel to this Far Eastern country and see it for myself. Has your tea cooled down enough for you to drink? Please do take a sip and tell me how it tastes. I believe this fruit, yuzu, also comes from the Far East. Thank you for saying I'm exceptional. It is part of the job to be the head maid. Yes. In fact, why don't we talk about the protocols of being a head maid? Or how to be a maid. A proper maid. So as I mentioned before, there are multiple types of maid in this household. In case you've forgotten, we do have the general house maids, parlour maids, kitchen maids, scullery maids, the lady's maid, and of course, the head housemaid, me. And while there are multiple maids, there are also butlers as well. I do believe you do have your own personal butler, my lord. It's very, very hard to manage 40 maids, but I love my job. I'm committed to my job. Lord Simperlord, thank you very much for the gift. As your head housemaid, I don't need your gift, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yes, this uniform, as you know, is a symbol of my subservience and professionalism. As I am the head maid, I was able to add my own personal style or flair through my clip that's on my apron. I do hope that's okay. I believe my lord isn't very familiar with what the other maids do. I know you do tend to sleep in until the late hours of the morning. However, we maids must rise before you and the rest of the family. We must clean the ashes out of the fireplaces, heat the water for your bath as well as your tea, and the cooking for the day. And of course, we're never to be seen unnecessary. Very stealthy. And of course, this black dress, as I said, it's not meant to look elegant, it's to hide the dirt and just make laundry easier. And this cap I'm wearing, of course, is not fashion. It's basically anti-hair armor for your food. Lady Cassie, welcome. I believe the lady of the estate has arrived. Thank you for coming to my humble quarters, my lady. Did my lord let you know that I'll be performing some Far Eastern maid cafe songs today? Where is my lady's personal maid? I noticed she's not with you today. Now, Lord Chip, if you mentioned that you were, what did you say? Isekai'd into this world? Oh, sorry, what did that mean again? You were reincarnated into this world. Perhaps in the future you may be reincarnated as an employee of a large English estate as a maid. In the case that does happen, let me teach you how to survive in such a world. Step 1. Always curtsy. It's like bowing. But we can also bow, it's okay. Bowing is also fine. A nice deep bow, a polite bow like this. My lord, my lady, would you like to practice bowing? I know it's not very befitting of someone of your status, but just in case you were to be reincarnated as a maid of a manor or a butler of a manor, please practice your bows. And of course, please make sure your greeting is appropriate. Good evening, my lord. Might I offer you a nice hot cup of tea? Your tone should always be polite. Even if your soul is absolutely dead inside, your tone should always remain polite. Now, if the young master is displaying some irritating behavior, Remember, do not raise your voice at them. Oh no. We English maids are trained in the ancient art of passive aggression. So how about you try this? Oh, young Master Chip, your manners are so delightfully modern. So, perhaps we can practice some nice ways to scold the young masters. No. If there is some irritating behavior, do not raise your hands. Do not use your fists. Please use your words. Hey, that's what you said to us yesterday. I don't... Oh my gosh, let me just pat my hair back into place. I don't believe I said anything of the sort. Don't believe I said anything of the sort. That's right. A maid should never grab a belt. No, I have a broom. Now, what you mustn't do in this era, what you mustn't do, absolutely mustn't do, is waving your hands around in the uncouth manner you were doing earlier, yelling, what was it? Moe kyun. Oh, you mustn't do that here. That's not tea service. That's how you get fired and perhaps taken to the psychiatric ward. However, you can just do a deep bow after serving the tea, and then gracefully retreat. Retreat. You don't need to be seen. Now, I am quite curious. I'd like to know. I would like to know which style of maid, since you're from this, supposedly from this future era, which style of maid do you prefer? I'd like to hear the Lord's opinion. Maids from this era, of course. Lord Pretty, you don't need to jest. You can choose whichever one takes your fancy. The original style from the 18th century? Why, we are in the 18th century. Lord 5-0. We're actually in the 18th century right now. You prefer the traditional Victorian maid. Oh, so of this era, I understand. Of course, Lord Kai, you are from this era after all. French maids. Interesting. I don't believe French maid is a real concept. Are there any French lords in the manor right now to shed some more information? You think all kinds of maids are amazing? Ah, yes. That's very befitting of someone who sees a different kind of maid in their head. Sorry, no, I mean in the future that you're apparently from.
$13.37 has been fished from JP. Thanks for keeping this server running. Goodness gracious. The lords seem to have arisen from their settings and are arranging their movements to what seems like a lightning serpent.
I did notice that, Lord JP. While I was performing, I noticed some interesting choreography from yourself and some other lords who had risen from their seats and waving their arms about in a very interesting coordination with some light sticks. I did want to ask what that was, but I'm afraid I was a bit too frightened to ask. However, it did look very, very nice. Might you shed some light on this sort of choreography and perhaps why you did that? Is that something people from the future era do? And of course, thank you for such generosity, my lord. This humble maid will accept it with your kindness. I shan't forget it. So do I like it? It was a rather interesting performance. I did hear someone laugh in the background. I do believe there are some people walking outside your manor. And maybe some other lords. It did scare me and make me jump. However, as you know, my lord, in these early hours of the morning, there are some ruffians outside who do tend to day drink and make very intrusive noises outside your manor. I shall send the butler to deal with them. Oh, I see. Lord JP, you are possessed and you have no recollection of this lightning serpent. Is lightning serpent the name of this this interesting coordination you were doing? But yes, I do apologize for any noise you may hear. As you know, these are my humble quarters, and my humble quarters made of wood are not exactly soundproof as the main manor is. So you will be hearing some rough individuals walking outside and making some noise. I do apologize, my lord. Have they been laughing for that long? Oh dear, I'm afraid I haven't been hearing that. I apologize. They are quite the scoundrels. Day drinking at 1 AM? No, it's morning right now. It's morning right now, Lord Maho. It's definitely not 1 AM. Maybe in the far eastern land it's 1 AM in the morning, but here? In London, in your estate? No. I can't read the time. I haven't been educated in reading the clock, but I do believe it is 5 o'clock in the early evening in London. Oh, 5... You just woke up, my lord, my lady. 5 PM? So for you, it's morning. Is this not your normal waking time? Okay, so, I do believe you told me about another maid cafe in this far eastern land. What was it called? Maid Dreamin'. Maid Dreamin'. And you mentioned to me 2 particular songs that you were fond of. I didn't have so much time to learn these 2 songs, so perhaps my renditions won't be to your satisfaction as the other ones, but I shall try my best. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you can enjoy it. The next song I shall attempt to sing is "You May Dreamin'." I thought all these songs are your first time. I did practice them in my head when you told me about them. Yes. Such a diligent maid. Why, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, Lord and Ev.遠い遠い世界の森の木陰でひっそりとあなたを今日待ってるのいっぱいに詰め込んだ大ババ様に教わった理想のメニュー求め一度きりの魔法にかかりたいならここへ来てろうそくに火をつけてみてせーの夢とりに夢で会えたらどうしよう素敵な奇跡差し上げます夢の国それはここなのよこそ生まれ変われるならきっと何かが変わるそれは不思議な数えきれない優しさとちょっぴりだけの失敗をいっぱいに詰め込んだお給仕で明日を照らす理想の癒し求め今夜だけ都会は意味をなくすよここへ来てろうそくに火が消えるまで夢とりに夢いっぱいのようにで一生懸命おもてなします夢の国それはほのかにデートに冷めてしまう前にそっと召し上がってねようこそメドリーミへ萌え萌えピーンおいしくなれ萌え萌えキューンみんなでいいよにゃーにゃーキュルルー夢ドリーミ夢で会えたらどうしよう素敵な奇跡差し上げます夢の国それはここなのよこそ生まれ変われるならきっと何かが変わる夢ドリーミ夢の国 I hope you enjoyed my attempt at this song, Milord. You did mention while you were visiting the Far Eastern lands in your future era that you were walking down the streets of, what was it called? Akihabara? Akihabara. And you mentioned seeing some of these modern maids handing out flyers and this song playing in the streets. I think you did mention that this cafe, what was it called? Maid Dreaming? There's multiple of them in Japan, especially in Akihabara, and this song plays out on the streets. And you mentioned that it would be very reminiscent of your times and your travels. That's why I tried so hard, Milord, to attempt to sing this song for you. There was one you avoided due to it being dog-themed. Oh, you did mention that in this Far Eastern land, in the future era, there are many concept cafes, including a dog-themed one and animal-themed ones. Interesting, very interesting. Lord Maho, have you possibly heard this song before? Yes, I would like to perhaps visit this far distant land in the future, this future era. However, I don't believe these old bones of mine will make it for another 20 years. Fish themed? I'm not sure. You didn't mention any fish themed ones. However, I will attempt to sing the next song you mentioned to me. Now, this one's a little bit difficult for me. It's a little bit difficult. I shall try my best, but as you know, this isn't my language, this Far Eastern language, and I did have to learn it from you, hearing you singing it like crazy all morning. I was listening to you intensely and wondering what mystical language you were speaking and perhaps how to fix this mental affliction of yours. But I was copying from what I heard from you. Living to 60 in 1980? Lord enough, did you hit your head again? We're in the year 1900. Have you perhaps skipped forward 80 years? And of course, this is the most stately manor and estate in the whole of England. I'm treated very well under your care, my lord. Thankfully, I'm treated so well, so I am expected to live a long lifetime of 60 years. We lordships do have a bad habit of smashing our heads into the bedpost. That's correct, yes. I am rather concerned about the behavior of the lordships. However, I am looking to make some concoctions to cure your ailments. I will try my best to attempt this last song. Please understand if it doesn't sound perfect. I did try my best. か魔法にかかっちゃう。新しい何か見つけに会いに来てね、約束よ。街角の秘密のドア開いた足をくぐれば自由になれるの、いつでも今すぐおいでよ。どういう星様から夢を届き来たくなの。何もかもを忘れてくつろいでね、楽しんでね、こっちだけを見て。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、夢の国で遊びましょう。たっぷりの愛を込めてお給仕笑顔で頑張っちゃう。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、いつもここで待ってるよ。魔法のろうそくの火を灯して愛を召し上がれ。美味しくなれ、もえもえギュー。辛いこと楽しいことみんな持ってきて、幸せのおまじないで全部笑顔に変えちゃおう。時計の針を止めてずっと一緒だよ。今しかできないこと叶えてあげるよ。溶けて消えそうな今を大事な宝物みたいにしっかり抱きしめてね、ぎゅーっとね、離さないでね、作ろうね、脱いで。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、魔法の時間へようこそ。嬉しくて大物てなし、真心込めて張り切っちゃう。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、素敵な笑顔みたいの歌ってほら踊ろうよ。幸せになれるおまじない、一緒に唱えましょう。もいもいギュー。 So I believe in order to the Protestant lands are called ご主人様。ご主人様 Are you enjoying this performance thus far? Please share on. Hi, 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 hi. 溢れそうな想いのかけらを受け取ってしまう。いくよ、せーの。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、夢の国で遊びましょう。たっぷりの愛を込めてお給仕笑顔で頑張っちゃう。メイドリーミーメイドリーミー、いつもここで待ってるよ。魔法のろうそくの火を灯して愛を召し上がれ。笑顔になれる呪文一緒に唱えましょう。美味しくなれ、もえもえギュー。 My deepest apologies, my lord and my lady. This song was rather difficult for me, so I did make a few mistakes. Unfortunately, as your head maid, I will accept the appropriate punishment for failing my duties. Lady Cassie, I am so happy that you enjoyed the performance. My, Lady Cassie, are you also inflicted with this, disease of the mind of, what was it called? Isekai? Are you also from the future lands of where these Eastern maid cafes exist? Oh dear, I shall prepare some more tea. I do not wish to get punished, however, I understand if there is a pay cut in order. I give you my understanding in the matter. You met Truck Summer. A truck? What is that, may I ask? Is this also some future contraption? Is truck a name of a person? You met the truck and you ended up in the past. Is that what you're saying? Interesting. I do believe Lady Cassie may be inflicted with this disease too. It's a method of transportation for us isekai people. A method of transportation. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Lori-sama. Lori? What is this summer you speak of? Nonetheless, I will be doing some in-depth studying of this future distant eastern land you described to me, and I shall endeavor next month to give you a proper performance of these songs that you so dearly miss. Thank you so much for joining me in my humble quarters today, my lord, my lady. A reckless coachman, oh dear. That's a truck? I do believe a pay cut may be in order. A maid cafe concert. Would you like that, Lord Maho?
$13.37 has been fished from Flapjack. Thanks for keeping this server running. Splendid singing, head maid.
You are far too kind, Master Flapjack. Young master, this offering shall be cherished. Indeed, I may even dust a chandelier in celebration.
$13.37 has been fished from Ineflux. Thanks for keeping this server running. I would expect nothing less from the perfect head maid. Amazing singing fish.
Gratitude most profound. Were it not improper, I'd curtsy twice. Heavens. Your kindness rivals that of Queen Victoria herself. My lord, thank you very much. Lord Shoei, thank you so much for the gift as well. Thank you kindly. I shall polish the silver with extra care tonight in your honor. My appreciation, my gratitude. As a final, parting song, I do believe you mentioned...
$13.37 has been fished from Cryptic Kai. Thanks for keeping this server running. Head maid fish is the best maid in history. Time for another raise.
My sincerest gratitude, Lord Kai. With such generosity, I dare say I might upgrade my feather duster. Thank you very much.
$13.37 has been fished from Drake DBA. Thanks for keeping this server running. I'd here's another raise.
Oh my goodness. 1,000 thanks for your kindness. My good lord. Lord Drake, this housemaid is most deeply obliged. Thank you very much. Okay, there's no need to spend your money on tools of the trade. Simply use the funds from the vault, head maid. Oh dear, no, I couldn't possibly touch the vault. But I very much appreciate the kindness and the generosity of all the lords and ladies here today. Lord Homura, thank you.
$13.37 has been fished from Sir_Comlin_2. Thanks for keeping this server running.
I'm rather flustered. Don't know what to do with myself. Thank you, Sir Homura, for the kind gift, for the troubles of entertaining the masters and the guests. Serenade outside of duties.
$13.37 has been fished from Prinny. Thanks for keeping this server running. The tea and singing were very acceptable today. Keep it up.
Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sir Comlin. Good Sir Comlin, your gift is received with the utmost gratitude. May your tea forever remain warm and your socks free of holes. And Lord Prinny. Lord Prinny, a contribution so kindly bestowed. You have the spirit of a true, gentle soul. Not someone who's cursed at all. My sincerest thanks. Lord White Hevok, thank you very much. Such a display of noble kindness. Thank you very much for the gift. And Lord Notorious, thank you very much for the gift. Thank you very much. Really appreciated your service, Headmaid Fish. Oh. You such a benevolent lord. You've lifted this maid's weary heart like a kettle raised to boil. Thank you very much. Now to show my appreciation for the lords, I will sing one last song to part. It's a short one, and it is another one you've mentioned from I think you've mentioned, what was it? Some cartoons, I believe you mentioned, from the Far Eastern land, and there was a one called what was it? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I do believe that was the name of the song. I don't know this song very well, so I'll just sing the short version, but as a parting gift. Dragons are common in this future. I see this mystical creature of a dragon, the ones from the stories. Lord Deneb, may I interest you in this cup of tea? I brewed it just now. I do feel it may cure your ailments. My apologies. I do require some help from the lords to do some cheering or chanting with me of, what was it? Choo choo, yeah. Choo choo, yes. Please, please help me with this last song and please cheer on. Choo choo, yeah. Please me. Choo choo, yeah. Without you. Ah, なんてことだ。些細な過ちだ。自分のことにただだただたって焼く。どうして突然できちゃっていいでしょう。だけどなんだか気まぐれモードになり、そんな気分になっちゃって、始まりはそんな風で、つまりはらしくないようで、でも今じゃ扉開けてほら、声が聞こえるよさ。 行こうどこへでも僕は君の翼になれる勇気があるよどんな試練も怖くないその魔法があるから初めて出会う世界に花束を贈ろうよただこの瞬間結ばれるよちぐはぐのコミュニケーションでも別に構わない明日から平和ならチュチュ yeah without you apologies my lords I made a few mistakes there I was for some reason I had some strong memories of a dance associated to this song and I didn't know what took over me but I started dancing it was most ridiculous I'm sorry for the terrible display the unsightly display my lord apologies my deepest apologies but I did appreciate all the calls it did distract me rather I was trying my best not to laugh too much but might I have a second chance might I have
$143.37 has been fished from Cryptic Kai. Thanks for keeping this server running. Choo choo yeah. Please me. Choo choo yeah. Without you. Choo choo yeah. Life is better with Fishu.
A most generous offering, Lord Kai. Lord Kai, thank you so much for the... Gracious me. Such munificence. With this act of splendid charity, you've elevated your standard far beyond the reach of the chimney sweepers and cabbage barons alike. Thank you so much. Should I ever overthrow the gentry, your name shall be spared from the ledger. My appreciation, my deep gratitude, Lord Kai.
$10.37 has been fished from Maho. Thanks for keeping this server running, Fish, the best maid of the world.
Lord Maho, thank you ever so much, kind Lord. I shall not squander this on embroidery thread, probably. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just to show my gratitude, I'll do this song one last time to say goodbye to everyone. I really appreciate everyone's kind generosity. Let's try this one more time without me laughing. Lord Arone, we do not live under the same roof. This is my parlor. These are the maid quarters. Must I remind you that you are in my humble quarters right now? Why, good lord, you have your own estate. And it's certainly under a different roof. Oh, did you miss it? Did you miss it, Lord? The choo-choo yeah, one more time. Choo-choo yeah. Please me. Choo-choo yeah. Without you. Ah, なんてことだ。些細な過ちだ。自分のことにただだただたって焼く。どうして突然逃げ気がっていいでしょう。だけどなんだか気まぐれモードになり、そんな気分になっちゃって、始まりはそんな風で、つまりはらしく でも今じゃ扉開けてほら声が聞こえるよさ行こう僕は君の翼になれる勇気があるよどんな試練も怖くないその魔法があるから初めて出会う世界に花束を送ろうただこの瞬間も結ばれるよちぐはぐのコミュニケーションでも別に構わない明日かは平和ならチュチュ yeah without you that's all. Thank you very much for joining me today, my lords and my lady. I just couldn't help myself but start dancing again. Thank you for suggesting such a wonderful song. I'm still unsure how I know the dance, but I shan't question it. Perhaps I've also been afflicted by this mysterious disease. And that was Awazora no Rhapsody. Much appreciation for supporting me for 3 months, Lord Jukebox. My lord! Lord Matthew. Lord Matthew. Thank you so much. Lord Matthew, gracious me. Am I to believe I'm being tipped for not spilling the tea today? Most benevolent Lord Matthew. Your gift is received with utmost gratitude, sir. Your benevolence has restored my will to iron petticoats once more. Lord Maho, or as they call you in the Far Eastern lands, Goshujin-sama. Such a gift. Were I a bard and not a maid, I'd write a tragic ballad about your heroism and perform it upon the crowd. Dear Lord Kai, I do believe, you are slightly, spoiling me, this old head maid. Oh, sweet Providence. Fortune smiles upon this wary servant. You've given coin, and now I give thanks. A lopsided trade, but for one which I am eternally grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lord Drake, thank you very much. A gift from your noble hand. Why, I feel practically bourgeois. Now, my lords, I shall be redirecting you. I shall be redirecting you to perhaps watching another performance. I do need to be cleaning the quarters now and getting to my duties. So I appreciate your patronage, and I shall be moving you on. I will spoil you every day, head maid fish. No one deserves it more than you. Oh, nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. I don't work nearly as hard as the lords do. That my lords and my ladies work much harder than I do. No, no, no. Thank you very kindly for this contraption as well that echoes my voice, adds some echo to my voice. I don't believe I'll be needing it any further. Will we get the tea bath? Well, that's a waste of tea, isn't it, Lord and Ev? Tea is for drinking, not for bathing. I'll give you one last uniform check before taking my leave for today. Does the quality and state of my uniform meet your satisfaction, my lord?
$100 has been fished from Zaku. Thanks for keeping this server running. Hello everyone just passing by, hope you all had fun. Cute outfit, made as Pete W. Fish.
Lord Zaku, why... Your support is... and kindness is much appreciated, Lord Zaku. May your days be long, your tea strong, and your enemies poorly dressed. I thank you most earnestly. Thank you very much. I do hope you had a good day at work, my lord. I hope my uniform meets the satisfactory requirements. Now, I do believe your horse and your carriage awaits outside for you, my lord, my lady. You can see my ankles? Heavens no. My ankles are sufficiently covered. I assure you there's not an inch of ankle on display. Now, your carriage awaits you, my lord, my lady. You will be, I do believe there is another lady who will be entertaining you. A bard, I believe. She will be entertaining you with her song. I do believe you'll enjoy the performance. My lord, thank you very much for entertaining me today as well. as the maids from the far distant eastern land say, いってらっしゃいませ。ご主人様。